Alright guys, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the Ring of Honor Best in the World 2014 pay-per-view. It will happen literally hours from now. I can't wait for this. Literally, this will be Ring of Honor's first pay-per-view in a long time. And to be honest with you, I feel like they should have gone to pay-per-view a long time ago. But if you think about it, Ring of Honor, and I heard this from numerous people in the past, Ring of Honor is that company that is too small to do big and is too big to do small. So I'm happy that they're no longer doing iPay-per-view, but I don't know really if they'll continue doing pay-per-views. I feel like this is like that one-time thing where they are gonna do pay-per-view, but who knows really. I think if there's a success with the buys here for this show, then they'll continue doing pay-per-views. But if they don't reach a certain level of buys, then they'll go back to iPay-per-view. But again, I'm sensing a good show here, and I can't wait. All right, now I'm gonna do my prediction video. Normally, I don't do prediction videos because I feel like everyone does the same concept. They come on here and they tell you who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. And there's no originality. There's no standout, if you will. But because it's Ring of Honor's first pay-per-view, I decided to make an exception. Alright, so the first match we have is a six-man mayhem. The winner gets a future TV title shot. You have ACH versus TAKAAKI Watanabe versus CAPRICE COLEMAN versus TADARIUS Thomas versus BJ versus TOMMASO CIAMPA. I sense this being a good opener. I want to say ACH, but because you have BJ Whitmer and TD from the decade in this match, you could have this thing where BJ bullies TADARIUS Thomas to lay down for him for the 1-2-3. But again, if I'm going to go with the winner here, I'm going to go with ACH. To be honest, I feel like he needs to finally get a singles title. And I think, honestly, ACH is highly underrated. I feel like he was the breakout star for Ring of Honor in 2013, along with Kyle O'Reilly and Matt Taven, if you ask me. But that's my opinion, of course. And then you have the submission match, Roderick Strong with Adam Page from the decade versus Cedric Alexander. I am enjoying this build. I enjoy their match that they had at Global Wars in Toronto, and I'm expecting nothing but the best in this match as well. But because it's a submission match, I'm gonna go at Roderick Strong. I feel like once Roddy locks in that stronghold, it's a wrap for Cedric. But that's my opinion, of course. Then you have Kevin Steen versus Silas Young. To my understanding, this is supposed to be Kevin Steen's final match in Ring of Honor. And if it is, I kind of wish this show would have been in New York or in Toronto. And nothing against Nashville, but I say that because in New York or in Toronto, he gets the biggest reaction from the crowd. And I feel like it would have been more fitting. And also, I wish it would have been against someone else, not Silas Young. Nothing against Silas Young, but I feel like it should have been someone bigger on the roster, if you will. But nonetheless, it is what it is, and I expect a good match from both of these guys here, and I think I'm going to go with the winner. I'm going to go with Kevin Steen, but because it's his final match, I would not be surprised if they give the win to Silas. But again, we'll have to wait and see, right? Then you have Matt Hardy, Michael Bennett with Maria Kanellis versus Mark and Jay Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers. I sense this also being a good tag team match. The build here is pretty much between, Michael Bennett and Mark Briscoe and Jay Briscoe and Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy took Jay Briscoe's world title and designed it for his own customization, if you will. And that's pretty much the whole build. And again, I sense this being a good match. I don't know what chemistry Matt Hardy and Michael Bennett can have as a tag team. I guess is more to, give a rub to Michael Bennett because it's Matt Hardy being his tag team partner. But again, you have Maria there also at ringside, so who knows what could happen. But if I'm going to go with the winners, I'm going to go with Mark and Jay Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers. Man up. And then you have the TV title match. You have Matt Taven versus Jay Lethal with Truth Martini handcuffed to the ring post. Now, we all know because he's handcuffed, he can't move around, but I guarantee you he's going to find a way to get involved in this match. I see it happening. And it'll benefit Jay Lethal. So because of all this, I'm going to go with Jay Lethal going over. Also because Jay Lethal is from my hometown, believe it or not. So there you go. Then you have the Ring of Honor tag team title match. You have Bad Influence versus Red Dragon. Here's my thing with this, okay? I'm happy to see Daniels and Kazarian in Ring of Honor, don't get me wrong. But I don't feel it's necessary to give them a tag team title match right away or off the bat. Because again, you pretty much are implying that these guys that you bring in are better than Red Dragon. And I felt that vibe also with the Young Bucks when they had their title match against Red Dragon. But nonetheless, I sense this being a good match too. But if I'm going to go with the winners here, I would go with the Bad Influence. But I would not be surprised if Red Dragon retained, which I would hope so also. But again, I kind of have mixed reaction with this match if you ask me. Then you have the main event for the Ring of Honor World title, Michael Elgin versus Adam Cole. I am enjoying the build for this match. They had like a house show where Adam Cole had Elgin handcuffed to the ring ropes and he shaved Michael Elgin's head. And at the end of it, Mischief, who was Elgin's wife in real life, you know, she was begging him to stop, and Cole put her in a figure four. So literally, you know, he can be a good heel if you ask me. But it's one of those things with Michael Elgin, it's now or never. You have to make him the Ring of Honor World Champion. Giving him so many matches for the title, and he always comes up short. But I think now you gotta have to give him the title. If you don't give him the title at best in the world, then Michael Elgin will never be the world champion, which I think would suck. But I think he needs to be the champion here, and I am going with Michael Elgin in this match. That's my thoughts overall on the pay-per-view. I can't wait. It's sink or swim for Ring of Honor, pretty much. Alright? And I'm expecting them to have a good show and all that fun stuff. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section of this video. Your thoughts on who's going to win each match and all that fun stuff. Share this on all your social media. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you all later in the next video. I'm out. Peace.